Okay. Well, now this is a chapter 5. So this is the security rule or policy we are discussing in this chapter. Basically, there is few of this LAN segment is there, few of this DMZ segment is there. So now I want to do few things like basically I want to do already this switch already is configured. Okay, already this switch also configured. Management to communicate this firewall. Okay, smart console already installed in my system, as well as smart console is registered this gateway. Okay, and all the configured routing configuration is done, interface configuration is done. Okay, so all the configuration has been done. Okay, so now I am to do one thing, and this is the two servers is there. Basically, two servers like blue server and red server. This is one red server, one the blue server. This is the users. Okay, so this is a federal rule is required in between to communicate to this. Okay, just a minute. I need to change the color about it. Okay, so I think better. So this is communicate to this, and this is communicate to this also. If you communicate to this user, internal user, communicate blue server and red server. So we have required the federal rule. So this chapter I will be focusing today. And also we have configured radius servers part. Okay, this radius server, so you need to communicate just for firewall interface, and this server communicate to the firewall sub interface. This server firewall communicate to firewall interface. Internal users communicate to the firewall interface. That means all the gateway I'm talking about. So these are we are just focusing today to internet, that means internal access. All the systems internal user can access to these servers and this server. So that part we have to focus in today. So let's begin. Okay, for the particularly this part. Okay, so one by one I am coming. So initially we have to log in, and all the configuration I'll be do as like smart console. Okay, there is already routing is there, so not required any kind of OEBY. We have the smart console platform. Okay, so first is the smart console is there. Okay, so first log into the smart console. Already I have logged in. Security gateway, I have seen there is one rule will be exist. I hope now it is loading. Yeah, one rule is already exist, which is the basically which is this cleanup rule. Okay, and this is basically bottom of the rule base. Okay, bottom of the rule base. Few of these rule base is there, like one rule base system in checkpoint rule base. If you talk about rule base system, if you say, okay, rule base, how many system is there? This is one for stealth rule, STEALTH, stealth rule. Okay, another is you can say cleanup rule. Okay, this is the bottom of the rule base, and stealth rule is top of the rule base. Okay, stealth rule means if you your gateway, that means this is your gateway. Okay, the gateway, who can access this gateway, that can be defined this stealth rule. Okay, we define this stealth rule. Okay, suppose if you have a one user. Okay, user one, this is another user two. Okay, this is user three, user 3. Okay, so you want user 1 is access to this gateway, so it is required, but user 2 is access to this gateway, it is not required. User 3 access to the gateway is required. So this can be information over the IP address that can be possible to the stealth rule. Okay, so one is the stealth rule, one is the cleanup rule. Okay, another two rules is there. This is basically another rules is there. Basically, if you talking about the policy part, okay, that means implicit rules and explicit rules, stealth rule and cleanup rule. So implicit rules is basically if you say, if you're talking about implicit rules, so implicit rules another point. Okay, implicit rules, this is number 3 if you say. So implicit rules means this is the default rule. That means default rules means what? Default rules mean if you have the some rule is there in the firewall which is required to the management to gateway communication purpose. This is implicit rule. Another explicit rules. Explicit rules is number 4. If you say explicit rule, explicit rules. This is explicit rules is called which rule we have created. That means if you as per architecture you have seen this is a server 1, this is a user. Okay, user want to access this server, so we have, in between there is a firewall, so we need to access this. So that's called explicit rule. Implicit rule, that means management to gateway communication for this. And stealth rule, you have, I told you some users want access to the gateway firewall. Okay, so which user is required to the access or not, so that time cleanup rule, that's called the cleanup rule, that one. Okay, so all the information I have to share now one by one, and that when I show you the, we are focusing about the explicit rule. Okay, explicit rule, that's his main focusing about it, because all the users segment should be access to the green server, all access to the red server. Okay, and auth server is there which is required for the access the management file. So all the explicit rule you have to work. Okay, and cleanup rule you already show you. Okay, cleanup rule and stealth rule. Okay, I just put the stealth rule one, and implicit rule is by default it has been there to into the gateway firewall. That's all. So let's move. So okay, all the interfaces configured earlier I told you. So before we started, so need to do one thing. This is users. Okay, that means user system. Okay, and this is username password. We need to do this is username user. Next password is, yeah, successfully login. Okay, so next is I have to see about the what is my interface configuration. 10.eth1.2. eth1.2 means if you say the switch 2 enable show VLAN, that means 2 is internal. Okay, 3 is user, so I am doing the 3 users. Okay, user 3. Okay, so just need to check the what is the IP address. 3, this is 10.1.3.2.1. So I'm doing 2.10. Web connection, web setting, configurations, IPv4, manual, just 10.1.3.2.10, must 255.255.255.0, and gateway 10.1.3.2.1. Okay, DNS automatically checking. Click on apply, you can close, and check the terminals. sudo -i 213. So if config, so if config is not installed, software ready, and all those things is coming up. Just a minute, let me turn off and turn it on. Done it. Okay, and still this question mark. Okay, we're connected, we're setting. Let's check once again all the IP address 10.1.2.10. Okay, and teach 2.1. So it's good, sounds good. So click on apply, click on close, just do the ping, png 10.1.3.2.10. This is on interface 3.1. This is 2.1 is not able to ping over this. That's the problem. Okay. So 2.1, if it is not pingable, so that means this ARP is not the solution. If you do apply domain, so there is no ARP tools is there. That's not a problem. I will have to check from this admin and one and issue arm. Okay, show are all, show are table, sorry, show are table. Just let me this try on this. Okay. So you can see to the 10 already is readable. Okay, so there's not a problem. If I do the ping 10, it's pingable from the firewall. It is not able to ping from the system. That's not an issue. That's not an issue. Okay. So basically that means all the configuration is interface configuration has been done. Okay. Now let's go to the policy. This is the one policy you can see. This is threat prevention policy. We are doing the access control policy. Okay, there is a few types of policy we can see. So if you see this, like this is one of the policies there, like this. If this is this policy, one is the policy for this is a netting policy. This is a threat prevention policy. Okay, student inspection. So I told you, right. So this is basically all the UTA. You remember this part. Okay, all the policies. So this is single firewall, but you can manage multiple things, right? Multiple things. Always remember. Anyway, so that's all. Fantastic. 3.1 is not able to do, but let me check this out. This is R by the name. This is gateway 3.1 already readable. Okay. So configuration is okay. That's not a matter. Being a firewall interface. That's why it is not pingable. What does it mean? Firewall interface. That's why it is not able to pingable. Okay. So if I click this, edit, and all the things Ethernet link speeds and okay, monitor mode, click on okay, ETH1/4, click on edit, and this is Ethernet MTU4, all are okay. So this configuration is done, all the configuration. Okay, routing is existing in the firewall. So what does it mean? That mean, see, so what we have done. So there is a one system. If I take this one logical connectivity, this is the one system. Okay, this is a user system. This is the one firewall, and there is a one RAID web server. Okay, RAID web server. So in between there is in between there is no rule, but it is possible to access these servers. This is the answer is no, because there is a default policies there. So we have required for the access in between, then that can be possible for it. Okay. So let's move. Okay, now to this is things security policies. Then we have to create one policy. Click on this, add rule above. Definitely clean up rule, top bottom of the rule base. I have to give the rule name user to RAID server. Okay, source is any. I don't want to be any as a security perspective. I give it to one name host, give it to this, and enter object name. This object name is user. Okay, IP address is 10.123 dot user IP address. What is the user IP address? Let me check. So we can check from this. Also, if you see, sorry, you can check from this admin and when everyone ratio time on so 3.10. Okay, 3.10, that's cool. 3.10. Okay, user, click on okay. So user is created. What is the destination? What is the destination? So there is a 4.10. Okay, there is a red web server. I have to create one red web server. With this time, click on host, red web server. Cool. Now 110.123.4.10. Click on OK. So I need to check once that one red web server for this is 3.1. This is web server red. Okay, this is 3 and check one thing. Show VLAN and we can see 2. 3 is the user DMZ. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. This 3.10. This is red symbol. Users is 3.10. DMZ 4.10. Okay, well, oh my gosh, it's 4.10. And DMZ ATH 1.0 4.10. How does it possible? Okay, now 4.10. This is required for it. Okay, this is I need to check this and change this IP address where setting and 4.10 4.1. Okay, click on apply, click close. Okay, and check with config. Oh my god, this need to be turned off and where connect and config 4.10. So what is the interface IP address? Let me check. 4. Oh, 2 is 4 is 3.10. So earlier is right. Okay, earlier is right. No problem. My bad. Okay, 3.10 again. So now this is 3.10. Okay, so 3 is the user. Okay, that means this is 2.10. If I am not wrong, let me check once again. 2 is config. Okay, so 2.1. Okay, this is 2.10 user, 2.10 and DMZ 3.10. Okay, so let me check. This is it should be right. 3.10. Click on OK. Yes, and I need to change 2.10. Okay, and action is allow, accept. Service is due to ICMP. Ping I think is ping is now I am not able to do ping because of ping tools is not installed in the Ubuntu, so I am doing HTTP. Let's go for HTTP. Okay, Click on this and add. You can see this is added. HTTP install on policy target track. If you do any kind of logs, then you can logs policy target. This star policy target means it's if you added multiple firewalls, like what happened, just like if we have a suppose multiple firewalls in this same management server, okay, same management server, and there is a one gateway firewall one, another connected, this is gateway firewall two. So if I post any kind of policy, so that mean you need to be you need to be mentioned in this policy target, should be mentioned which firewall will be post the policy. Okay, so now I have just single one firewall, so that's not required for now. Okay, so this is the policy target. So I'm just doing one thing, all things are done, user has been mentioned, policy terminal is mentioned. So now I have to install the policy. I am ready. So now click on this install. Station name is mentioned, publish and install. It's taking time. Let me check. This is users and click on this board. Okay. Yeah, Firefox is open. So tin.1.0.10 and let me complete it. And standard change, it is not available. Install. Oh, still is pending for install. Okay, it's still going on. Install. Click on this install, and you can see this install is going on. So now you can see this after the um, after the access. You can see this red page is going to be showing. Okay, so that parallel access is okay. Okay, so now checking the logs. Okay, okay, the searching is going on. And this is a source IP address is 2.10. There is no sources observed, but if I put over this and click on refresh that one, so I believe that source will become, yes. See, this is the Farah logs user 10.22.10. Okay, so what does it mean? So that mean if I that mean this source, that means this source is 10.22.10. This is my users. Okay, and this is my wait server, and port 80 TCP is working fine. Is working. So thank you guys, this is the security policy, and we'll see in the next chapter. Thank you so much.